actually ordering on Uber Eats. But yeah.
And I forgot. I totally. In there was like around 900 rand. Yesterday I was finishing up. A very good morning. It's way before my morning time, but we are up for this office day and freaking traffic. So let's go to the office. I arrived at the office about 1 hour 30 minutes late, so yeah, let me get to see what I was doing yesterday so I can catch up on that, and then at 9 I have a stand-up meeting. But yeah, that was not a nice ride to the office. The traffic was crazy. It took like 1 hour 30 minutes to get here. It's only 26 kilometers. Already exhausted. That's why I don't like my office days. Yeah, but it is what it is. Let's get to it. I'll get you up after my 2 stand-ups. Yeah, that's it on the enhancements. So I'm done with my stand-ups and I'm starting to get into the actual work. Yesterday I had some few requirements change on my table, so I have to add a table and a view back to my SQL now, visiting my roots again. I'm not sure if I mentioned, but this role is purely more focused on backend, so I'm mostly working with databases and the backend testing straightly using Swagger, or you can use Bruno. That's something that they also use here. So I have to add an additional table and a view and then link those up with the classes and everything and make that change. Then I'll be fine. That's mostly it. I should be done before lunch. So now it's 11. I'll drop the PR around that time because I'm done with the table itself. Creating a table is very simple. The view, I've also done it, just need to double check. Now creating the classes, link that up, create the PR, not create the PR, push the changes to the PR. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. We'll see after lunch, and hopefully I'm done with that by 10. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Yeah, a lot of SQL. It's been a minute, but I love this. It is lunchtime. I just got Nando's, but our team has this routine where they actually go and get some food. So they are kind of mad at me for actually ordering on Uber Eats. But yeah, just taking a walk now, and then we'll go back to the office and have our lunch. Yeah, I'm having some Nando's, of course, as I did say, some bougie bao, avo, halloumi, something. Yeah. So yeah, that's mostly it.
Don't cost a thing. There's hearts for cards, but cash is king.
So it's already 3. I've been working on that SQL that I was working on. Made some mistakes. Kind of crashed the server, but only the dev server. So yeah, I'm gonna be staying around until like it is 6 because I've missed my time for traffic. So let's get back to it. Good morning once again. It is Wednesday now and we're continuing with the day. I'm not really quite sure what's gonna be happening today. I'm not sure if I gave you an update yesterday, but I managed to finish whatever that I had broke down. It was not really like I broke the server. It was like one of those builds when you push a pull request and then it's like it builds just to check if everything's building. Had made a mistake with some SQL, sorted that out and everything was fine. Went home a bit later on around 6 just to wait for the traffic to die down. So today I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna be waiting for the review in my PR and then see if there's any comments that I have to deal with. And yeah, I think I'll be ready to take on something new. It's Wednesday, so I should take something that should take me at least maybe 2 days or so. Nothing too crazy. So let's see what happens today. Let's get the day going.
How's it going?
All numbers as well, so I pushed that as well, and yeah, that as well. Yesterday I was finishing up
the silent party silent.
It's Nkosi because I remember I nominated him.
Yo, got you. I was about to say.
No, like I'm wondering, like, why is he so silent? Not he doesn't
Oh Lord,
know
I
him.
forgot. To be honest, I forgot. Okay, I promise this these are not good at all, but it's okay. I'll go. Okay, is anyone having gray hair here? So they won't take offense. Okay, I wish my gray hair started in Las Vegas, because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. What's the difference between a man before kids? What's the difference between a man's wallet before kids and after kids? The difference is after the kids is there's pictures where the money used to be. That's all for today. Right, so it is after stand up and I was on joke duty and I forgot. I totally forgot, man. I don't know what's wrong with me, but yeah, that's it. That's it. I hope you had my jokes and I hope they were funny, but yeah, I was a bit nervous because I didn't prepare. I had to prepare on the spot. Like, yeah, it is what it is. But on other notes is I've been looking for some trophies. That's why our what's this thing? Our portfolio reviews have been stopped. I've been struggling to get trophies. I have trophies in my house. I try to engrave them. People will be like, nah, we only do our own trophies and things like that. So it's been a bit tough trying to finalize the trophies. I just want to go back to it, having the gifts and also the money and everything also in order. So yeah, I'm looking at trophies and yeah, they are expensive. That's for sure. I think I'll have to spend at least like 1,500 rands just on the trophies themselves. So yeah, so when you win that, just know that there's a hole in my pocket. It's lunchtime and let me give you an update before I start ranting about life because I have a lot of things to say. But yeah, my PR got matched in
to the stream that I was working on. The stream is like a branch that is full of features. So when we get like a feature, we break it down and everyone gets to work on that feature and they all push to the stream, and then at the end that stream gets meshed into the main branch. That's how we kind of work. I'm not sure if it's not a universal thing, because where I was working previously it was not something like that. So it's kind of new of this thing, like learning into building a specific thing within the feature. I'm used to doing the entire thing, like starting it from the tables, migrations, and doing all of that, and then maybe somewhere when someone can help out. But that's what happened. So I picked up a new ticket to enhance an existing endpoint, but I'm not quite sure what's the enhancements about. So I did message my current squad lead, and yeah, I'll wait for the response. If she doesn't respond by lunch, I'll actually DM the reporter or the business analyst, and then I'll hear what exactly the enhancement is. But yeah, that's it. It's time for lunch now, and I don't know, man, I'm feeling like KFC. I don't know why, and I'm supposed to be on a diet, so Lord, I'm feeling like KFC. So I think we're gonna go KFC today. Yeah, I do have food in the fridge. I'm gonna chow that for later, but yeah, I'll run today later. And it's leg day, by the way. Let's see if you believe me now. It's leg day today. It's Wednesday, so it's leg day. Yeah, let's go get some KFC, and from then we come back and see if we can do this ticket within a day or two.
Thought I had to try to make no mistakes. I prep ahead of time. I'm never late. Make it there on time. Don't bring down the mood. Greet them with a smile. I thought that it was smart. Stay in my lane. Always hit the mark. Thought that was the way to get a head start. Perfection's the play. I had the leading part. I realize you never get a medal in the end. No, no one's gonna give you any credit. I was playing a game, but no one else seemed to participate. And I can't believe I got so judgy. I don't know what got into me. Can't believe I let it get so ugly. I let it go.
Yo, crazy days are lasting. So while I just finished my lunch, the power decided to cut off, TV went off and everything, and I'm like, what's happening? Now I remember earlier on, I think someone pushed the bug into the app that I use for electricity and all that. So it says I'm owing 4 million. Let me just zoom in. It was saying that I'm actually owing 4 million. So that there's no way in hell. It was like around 900 rands earlier this morning when I got like my daily notifications, and then now it's on like negative 4 million. I'm like, what? Took it as a joke, and I'm like, okay, someone just pushed the bug. Of course, these things happen. And then a while later, the electricity cuts off, and then now I just texted them, the power is back on, everything is restored. So yeah, the devs are working overtime there by GCT. Create something technologies. Yeah, speaking of bills, to begin with, like, no one ever prepares you for these things. Like, I was also doing my medical aid now. Like, this thing's such a scam, man. Like, why is my 3,000 rands going to medical aid, ma, right? Like, yo, I feel like no one ever prepares us for this. Like, you'll see all of this gross and whatnot, but you still have to pay thousands and thousands on things you don't even understand. And the deductions I'm making enough. I mean, like, it's gonna come in handy if something happens, but god damn, man. Yo, had to do my medical aid. Okay, I guess I enjoyed the first month I didn't pay medical aid. This month I'm gonna pay, and yeah, nah. Let me stop complaining. It is what it is. Let me get back to work. Update on my ticket is I'm ditching that ticket because it seems like it is not yet discussed. So I'm gonna pick up something new, another endpoint to get all enhancements as well. So let me see what happens there, and yeah, let me get into it, man. Right, Nati, you're starting a new job, so how are you gonna deal with everything, and what's your plan? Quite simple. My plan is quite simple.
I ask questions when I don't understand. No matter how stupid it feels or sounds, I'm gonna ask the question. Of course, like there's some things that are just like common sense. You need to use your brain, of course. But I definitely ask questions. I got this comment from the video when I said I'm starting a new job, and someone actually asked that like what's my mindset going to the role. And okay, he said congrats on the new role. I just wanted to ask, what is your mindset going into this new role? We are not starting as a new grad and you have experience behind you, so how are you going to deal with these new expectations and pressures on you? Also, what skills are you expecting to gain from this new role? Again, congrats. Thanks, my brother. That was Sifuile. And then I thought that was a good question. I said I'm going to address it on the next video. So let's do this. My mindset going into this was just being open minded, being open to struggling as well, being open to learning new experiences and dealing with things in a different way. Like I had to kind of like, you know what, kind of erase the way that I was doing work before and be open to something new. So that does not necessarily mean like I get rid of what my experience is and my technical skills. Code will always be code, but processes in different companies are always going to be different, and the people are also going to be different in a different environment. Everything is just going to be different. So I was just open my mind and I was like, you know what, I'm going into this hoping to gain, of course, new experiences when it comes to learning. I'm now working with Jira, which I've never used before and was kind of confusing. And also on my stand-ups, there's sometimes where like within our stand-up, like our squads stand-up, which I did tell you, we have two stand-ups. We have one stand-up that is like the entire team, and then we have one stand-up where it's like just our squad is like 6 of us. So anyone can run the stand-up, so you can just share your screen and just address everybody. Like, okay, it's the main purpose is for you to understand what everyone is doing. So that's one thing. So I just had that open mind. So most of these things were not shocking, and I asked a lot of questions if I'm not quite sure. So and then I'll call people. I definitely be texting people. Okay, I don't think I've interacted with you. I actually had this question. Can I bother you for a minute? We get on a call. They explain. If I don't get to do that within like the next couple of days and I forgot, like, okay, I remember we did this and this and this and this how it worked. And then if I'm having a problem, I try to resolve it myself. If I can't, and then I ask the questions. Just like now, this ticket that I said I just picked up, that is a get all endpoint. I don't understand the requirements. Like the thing is working, it's an enhancement. I don't understand what else I need to add. So I'm gonna ask. That's what I just did. I sent the message like, okay, I see the endpoint works like this and this and this. This is the response. What exactly am I expected to be added here? I don't have the context of how it was working and what it should. I don't know the entire feature. That's the hard part about going on board in a system that you don't really understand the context of the features and all of that and how everything is supposed to come together. Because I could just like try to feel my way around, but I want to understand the feature. I want next time when I come back here, I understand what is happening and how everything works. And I don't do this as a matter of just getting by and letting it just pass. So things that I'm gonna be going through the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna hopefully start supporting on production. I'm gonna start supporting on the test, the dev UAT environment and all of that. So those are like kind of steps that I've laid out. So I do have like kind of a solid plan that I want to follow when it comes to the way that I want to do things. This is getting very long. This is becoming 4 minutes now, but I think I need an entire video for this one. But yeah, that's the overall plan. I'm planning to now move into AWS stuff and understand how we're deploying stuff and how this works in a bigger organization and how we're dealing with permissions and whatnot. I've understood on the dev side, and I want to understand on the product side when we get to UAT, to test environment, to production, the support, how we are handling everything, and also gradually start doing my certifications. There's quite a lot that I want to do, but it's a matter of plans right now. Dev, doing the tickets, we're gonna move to support, and then we're gonna start upskilling. I don't want to jump to upskilling before we get there, but yeah, that's the plan. Sorry for talking about 5 minutes, but that's the answer to your question. Other than that, we need to go run. It is time for the gym. Not now, it is 4 now. I'm waiting for my squad lead to respond. And then from then, we're gonna go do legs, and then we're gonna wait an hour or so, then go run. That's it. Let's move.